Hey there YouTube, so today I'm going to show you how to line an alligator clip and a French clip with some ribbon for when you're making your hair bow. What you're going to need to start off is of course your 3/8 inch grosgrain ribbon. I prefer grosgrain, but you can use satin ribbon or any kind of ribbon you want, but it does need to be 3/8 inch just so that it's small enough to actually like fit on your alligator clip. Next, you will need an alligator clip, of course. Here I have a single prong alligator clip, but you can use the double as well. It's just really your preference. And then I'm also going to show you how to line a French clip or a barrette, however you call it. I call them French clips. But just these little clips, you know, the ones that open like this. I'll show you how to line one of these as well. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, your hot glue gun, okay, and then last but not least you're going to need a lighter or a match or candle, just something that has a flame so that we can heat seal the ends of our ribbon. Okay, so let's start off with the alligator clip. So I don't measure my ribbon, but you can if you'd like. What I do is I just kind of like see how far I want to line it. There's different ways to line it. So I see how far I want to line it, so I just stick my ribbon in here inside my alligator clip and let it clamp down on it like so. And then I just take that and I wrap it all the way around. Okay, and then I actually tuck it in here too, and then I stop about right here. Okay, so right there I would cut it just a little bit longer to make sure I have enough, but that's about how long I cut them. Every alligator clip is different depending on the length that you get, which is why I don't measure mine. I just, you know, hand measure it. Once you have your piece of ribbon, you're going to take your lighter and you're just going to run the lighter along the edge really quickly. Don't burn it or anything, but just to where you create a little seal. And you can actually feel the difference. It'll feel like there's like a hard edge, almost like glue. So you can do the same thing to the other side. Just go ahead and heat seal that as well until you get that little seal. Okay, so then you're going to take your hot glue gun and you're going to put a little dab of hot glue all the way in here where you're going to start. Okay, and then you line up your ribbon again like so. Okay. And then I put one more dot right here at the tip, right there, and then just bring the ribbon and smash it down. Okay, now flip it over and you're going to put a line of hot glue from the tip here all the way to the end. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, and then just bring your ribbon on and smash it on down. Okay, just like so. Make sure it's really nice and glued on there. Okay, and then tuck it in, and then put a dab of glue right on this side down here, right after you're done tucking it in. There's a little dab right there, and fold it on over. Okay, and then you're just going to snip this little end off. Don't forget to heat seal it again though, and you can just take your lighter like so and just heat seal that. There's a lot of wind in my room right now. There we go. And there you go. So there is your fully lined alligator clip. Okay? So on to the next one would be the French clip. Once again, I don't measure my ribbon for this. I do the hand measure also. So the first thing we're going to do is open up your clip. Now there's a little center piece right here. It's almost like a little bridge. Very carefully, if you stick your finger here and just like slightly pull it out, that'll come out like so. Okay, that's the easiest thing, is just to remove it while we're lining it. Okay, so I'm just going to place that like aside. Okay, so now to hand measure again, the way that I line these is I start on the inside. So I'm just going to measure this really quickly here. Okay, so about right there. I'm not going to stick it in there, later I will, but, and then bring it on around and cut a little excess, just like so. And there's your piece of ribbon that you're going to be working with. Okay, so we're going to heat seal this again. Okay. And then to start, I always like to start on the inside, because then you glue the top part to your bow anyways, so you're not going to see the crease up here. You will see the crease on the bottom though. So what I do is I put the ribbon, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a little groove right in here that you can stick something through right here. Okay, in that little groove, that's where I slide my ribbon underneath. Okay, and to start, I'm going to pull it all the way through like that. This is what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to pull it through enough that when I flip it, I can glue just a little bit right here on top of that little dot. Okay, so that's where I start. Put a little piece of glue there. And then I'm going to lift this. This is back on the bottom, and I'm going to put a whole line of glue right down here. And then I'm just going to smash that ribbon down into that glue. Just like so. Okay? And then, sorry, I'm just taking off all the glue from my fingers. Then you're going to also, right under here, there's another little slot. Under this little thing, there's a piece right here that's open. So from the inside, you're going to tuck the ribbon into that little opening. And then you're just going to pull it through. Okay, and just like so. And then you can actually flip this over and just close it if you want, just to keep it out of your way. And then I go ahead, right after I'm done pulling it through, there's another dot here. I just put another little dab of glue right there. And just make sure that this gets really smushed down. Okay, like so. And then, once you're back on the top, you can see I've cut like a little too much. There's a little extra. So right now I'm going to go ahead and snip a little bit off and heat seal it. And then I'm just going to place a line of glue right here on top, all the way back to the front, to where we first started. And then I'm just going to lay this right on down. Okay, just like that. And then, once you're all done, you can open this back up, grab your little piece that we took out earlier, and just fit it right back in. Just like so. Okay, and then you close it, and you have a lined French clip and a lined alligator clip. I will be slowly doing basic videos on how to make bow stuff. Eventually I will show you also how I make my bows. I make fabric hair bows like shown. You know, I do these. I will show you how to make them. But right now I'm just showing the basics for people that are just starting bow making, and when I first started I didn't know how to do these. They sell them already lined, and you can buy them like that also. I just find it's not that hard to line them myself, so it's not worth the money for me. But any other suggestions on videos I should make, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will try to make them as soon as I can. Thanks, guys!